What's up, everyone, and welcome to our reaction to My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 7. I'm Jason, and this is Mikey. So last week where we left off, the plan was put into action, and it was a pretty incredible plan. Like, everything that they were doing, from boxing up the villains into boxes or whatever, and pushing them through warp gates, was incredible. And then even the coffin in the sky with Shigaraki was just absolutely incredible.
It was kind of funny seeing your reaction to that, because you were just like, did they plan on having Shigaraki go to UA?
Well, it's like I saw the floating school in the sky or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, that must be to like get it away, you know, from like the ground or whatever. And then Shigaraki shows up there first. I'm like, hold on, this is the plan? Like, what the hell's going on?
Gonna take out the school.
Yeah. I'm like, tell me all the evacuees at least made it out first.
But... Yeah, they're all good. They're all good.
Yeah.
But no, good plan. Monoma and Shinzo, MVPs.
Oh my god,
Yep.
just insane.
We love that. Cool little callback to season 5 there with
Yes.
them talking about trying to be more relevant, essentially.
Right. Yep.
I guess.
And them actually taking on like star roles here. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
The only sad thing is Deku got pulled away from the warp gate that he was supposed to travel to with Shigaraki.
Plan was almost perfect.
Yeah.
But the most crucial part of it got ruined.
Yep. Deku ended up with Toga and Uraraka.
Which is like the worst thing, because
Yeah.
she's like the smallest problem.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not, because of Twice's blood.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're
But
right.
like, Deku needs to be literally anywhere else.
Yes.
Like, if Deku got teleported to Dabi, that'd be more beneficial than her.
Right. Yeah.
You know
totally.
what I mean?
Yep.
Like, of all people, it's just like, man.
Yeah, because of that too, Shigaraki's now in the coffin in the sky with the other heroes. And even though the plan's working out pretty well with Monoma locking him down with Ayazawa's quirk, and then all of a sudden Shigaraki is able to span multiple hands and fingers out of nowhere. So that's kind of wild.
And it's while Erasure is on him.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, definitely. Part of that kind of makes me think, because like I remember, I think it was last season when All for One and One for All were having that discussion in Deku and Shigaraki's like mind. Was
Vestige Realm or
the
whatever.
Vestige Realm? Yeah. Was, I think I remember the discussion being like, when a quirk is taken or passed on to someone, that basically the essence or personality of that person that carried that quirk goes on to that other person as well.
He said that he would like see in his dreams the people that he took the quirks from.
Right.
And that when he gave the quirk away to someone else, he stopped having those dreams.
Yes. Right.
So he believed that the vestiges are like the quirk factors themselves.
Right.
So it's almost like, and we see with All Might, how All Might's still alive, still kicking and everything, but his quirk factor is in One for All because he didn't have a quirk, so he kind of took on One for All.
Right.
Which is why he's like that weird phoenix looking form.
Yep.
But, and then we know with New Order.
Yes.
How she was pretty much dead and gone, but her quirk was still rampaging, and it was
Right.
like her inside the Vestige Realm going crazy.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
like, it's almost like your quirk is another you. It's like
Right.
a copy of you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of makes me wonder if that's what's going on here with Shigaraki, with like the hands and fingers and whatnot.
Oh, like his body's taking on like the physical form of all the people's quirks he has.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what was kind of making me think about that's what's going on there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that, but anyways, I say let's just get right into this.
I'm good with that.
これは最前提でにかかわら必ずやらなければならないこと。軍団です。そのためには敵をお勉強することが条件。
The All for One ship just
It's so
kills me.
great.
Just looks like a smiling potato.
最強のヴィランシガラキは奴の崩壊に対応した機能を持つ。
Crazy name for that too.
All right.
オフェンスは井戸谷少年を中心にベストジーニストやエッジショット。
They pretty much stacked that crew.
Yep.
オールフォーワン本体は
And they had to stack this one too.
Right, going up against All for One.
を派遣し対応。
Oh shit.
Tokiyami?
Yeah.
Yeah.
グラウンドゼロに理想。炎に対抗できる轟少年。エンデバーのサイドキックを中心に
All of Endeavor's sidekicks. And Ida.
Ida,
Isn't that
yeah.
pretty cool?
が予測しづらいため、離島である。
I think it's funny that they just sent Toga to an island.
Yep.
Like, they're like, she won't be able to leave that island.
put her out in water.
なあ、弱風病院跡地で拘束中の
Yeah, he's a massive player too.
で拘束中の黒霧は
I mean, it's a good thing that they're touching up on them.
Yeah.
They're both in captivity right now, but
Right.
if they get broken out,
Yeah, that's doom.
especially Warpgate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which, given the fact that we still got quite a bit of ways to go this season, probably also tells me too that shit's not gonna go the way as it's intended, so
Well, it'd be boring if it did.
you know? Right. Yeah, the other thing I've been like thinking about too is like because Deku is now not where he's supposed to be, he's also at least 100 miles away from where he's supposed to be, if
Yeah.
anything.
And it's not like they could just warp him there, because how's Monoma supposed to know?
How is he supposed to stop Erasure and then
Yeah, that's the other thing too. You
Yeah.
have to stop using Erasure
yep,
to.
it's not good.
Yeah, it's not. The other thing you have to consider too is that he has like a time limit on quirks he could store up. That's why he had those like watches. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's safe to assume that Warpgate's time has ran out already,
Right.
and now he's using Erasure.
Yep. But he's okay with using Erasure as long as he's holding Aizawa, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah.
But since Kurogiri, is that his name, is
Yeah.
not around because he's in that prison, he's like in a hospital still.
Yep.
Can't get Warpgate.
Nope.
Don't know.
I don't think anyone's seen this. So, like, how bad of shape is she in right now? Dude, that is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ew.
So you know how they talked about the quirk singularity theory?
Yeah.
So he's pretty much the embodiment of that, where quirks got too powerful to be contained.
Right.
And that's what the doctor was working on, a way to make a body that can handle that power. This is what that looks like.
Oh.
His body's able to
So it wasn't
take...
just like 100% like making his body like super strong or anything like
no,
that.
it was making it so it could handle. Because remember in the fight in season 6 when his body like tore open from
Yeah.
being overused?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Deku, you're not gonna be able to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be the long way, but let's do it.
It's like, oh. He's like, we're all dead. That's pretty far away.
Yep. Yep.
It's like the worst thing ever.
God, man.
200 kilometers away, dude.
God damn.
Well, these are near high end, so they're almost like that one that fought Endeavor in season 4.
Right.
Not quite that, but close. Bye.
Just, you're gone.
Go to heaven.
Float out of here. Oof. Damn.
It's literally how she shows love.
Yeah.
That's why I feel so bad for her.
Right.
Talk
yep.
about just having it rough, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Crazy.
Yeah. So I feel bad for her, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost not her fault.
Yeah, totally. It's just who she is. Like that's part of her quirk.
Yeah. He's just like, he's like, what is going on?
Yeah, I guess it's true, huh? He's just been so oblivious. Damn. This is insane.
That's like her version of having a relationship. It's so wild.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit. Oh man. Is Danger Sense gonna work here then?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Like if it's not out of love anymore.
right. Yeah, see, because it's like,
It's like malice now.
yeah. Oh! Oh no! Oh, they knocked the knife out of her hand. Yep. He's just got such a long way to go.
That's your job.
Yep.
This one's her job.
Right. Exactly. Leave it to her. Oh man, he's about to just jet out of here.
Yep.
Well, I guess he could get there pretty quickly, huh?
You see what he's doing?
Wow.
It's not as fast as you would need, but it's something.
Yeah. Oh?
その補強パーツはワン・フォー・オールの100%をカバーできるものではないだろう。天井につく前に負傷するつもりか。
So true.
あるいは俺の異能を使おうとしたか。
Mm-hmm.
その選択肢は最後に取っておけと言ったはずだ。
Was there one that we haven't been introduced to yet?
Yes, his.
Okay.
The seconds.
その結果、あれは極めて得意な力へと変貌した。
What's this?
使い方ではもう扱える代物じゃない。
Basically, the power of One for All. You know how it made all the quirks stronger?
Yeah.
His became dangerous.
Okay.
Like his became like, bruh, this is like emergency only status. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny that Sue's literally like, we can't let Deku find out about her crush.
Yeah. Oh no.
Camino Ward.
Meanwhile, on fire somewhere else.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is where the All Might statue is.
Yeah.
ちょっと前のことなのに懐かしい光景。ああ、ごめんな。自分語りしちまって。また俺を見てくれなくってよ。まさかの本人は現れず。来たのは三男と側近3人だけ。これが俺に対する答えかってさ。けど、お手は下がってろ。大丈夫だ。俺はあらゆるものの軌道を変える。周囲の空気の軌道をそらしてりゃ
That works pretty effectively.
Yeah, they're all good sidekicks for a flame quirk, so
Yeah.
that's why they're here.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
あの彼氏の家庭事情のクソに関してもこれまでの働きに嘘はなかったその巻きが君に託した私たちは君を全力でサポートするそうやダビ勘違いするな俺は言われたからここに立ってるわけじゃねえ俺自身がお前を止めたいと思ったから立ってるんだ結局この戦争は人対人だ誰かの命令とも言わぬ兵隊が動いたわけじゃねえ超人社会の限界それが俺たちだ生きてたななんで帰ってこなかった知りたいかじゃあ教えてやる腐っても兄ちゃんだしな俺がダビになった経緯お前以上の熱を絶やすことなく生きてこられた理由を
Damn.
Yeah, we're getting it all next episode.
Oh, here we go, man. Next episode's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah. That was a good episode.
That was.
They're
yeah,
adapting this very well so far. I'm very
Yeah.
happy with it.
awesome.
So
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
pretty much my least favorite parts about this season are already over. Like they sped ran that shit. I'm kind of glad they did.
Yeah.
Because I remember telling you that the final arc was like going on, and I'm like, dude, there's a lot at the start of it that's just not great.
Yeah. Right.
Like, it's just not. But pretty much from this point on, it is all great. Like I genuinely enjoy everything from this point on.
Hell yeah.
So all my gripes with this season are now in the past. So.
Yeah. Sick. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people, for this episode in particular, a lot of people had issues with Midoriya's reaction to
I could see that.
Toga.
I could totally see that, right?
Because she has a lot of fans.
yeah.
So a lot of people felt like Deku not having anything good to say to her, really.
Yeah, like
Kinda-
not being more I don't want to say accepting, but it's more of just
Understanding,
like,
at least.
understanding, yeah.
Yeah.
神奈川県上野区グラウンドゼロかつてオールマイトとオール・フォー・ワンが死闘を繰り広げたかの地で
Who's the man with the hat?
全てを焼き尽くす炎それは全てを取り戻すための炎
Oh man, he's looking crazy.
二つの格策
His face looks like it's scarring up more and more throughout the fight.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I could see Dobby dying by the end of this. Yeah.
Yeah, you and a lot of people.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone was like, this guy's killing himself to
Yep.
get his point across.
Yeah.
Straight- he
that's
he
sad.
went into this trying to go out in a blaze of glory.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, to kind of further touch on the whole Toga and Deku thing, I think a lot of people were hoping that Deku was going to be able to save her,
Right.
even though like they clearly set that up for Uraraka.
Right. Yes.
I think there were people who were genuinely hoping that
Deku
she
would
could
be the one to
she could
kinda-
be like pulled to their side.
Sure. Right.
Like out of all the villains, maybe she was the one that could be reached the most.
Right. Yeah.
So that moment kind of like confirmed like, no, we're doing this. Like she's fighting us.
Damn.
I think a lot of people were just like, I hate this.
Yeah. I could see that. I mean, that's fair because it's like
She had a lot of sympathizers.
she had a lot of sympathizers and like you did feel sympathy for her because her quirk made it so that she couldn't really be she had a lust
by
for
nature
blood.
by nature she is what is considered a bad person,
Exactly.
and
yeah.
it's not like by choice.
Right.
It's just by instinct and nature.
Yeah.
Like the way she loves and expresses love, and
Yeah.
her normal is considered go to jail worthy,
Right. Yeah.
and there's not really much she could do about it.
Yeah.
Like that's I feel for her. Like
Yeah.
she got screwed over with that quirk.
And
It's
I
not
think,
fair.
I think for you and me, like even though we were laughing at Deku's response through the entirety of that, I think that was just more of like because it was just so like
Well, it was
Kind
just
of
how
like-
caught off guard he was.
it was so
Yeah.
caught off guard. Yeah. I
No,
totally get it. I get I get why people would be pissed about.
Yeah, because it pretty much made it so the story is going to treat her as a villain.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, after the big confession to Deku, she's still a villain.
right.
And
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of people were kind of like, that
Yeah.
sucks.
right.
I don't know if that's exactly the case. For me, it was hard to understand what other people were thinking at this time. Like,
Yeah.
I read the chapter and I thought it was all right.
Right.
And then I just like went on Reddit and people were like, this chapter kind of sucked.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I mean, if anything, really, Deku should have never been there in the first place.
right. It helps with the stakes of the story.
It
That's
does.
one way to look at it.
It definitely does.
Like Deku
for
not
sure.
being there for the Shigaraki fight is like now those guys are in trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So
It's interesting because, and I think this is one thing that I really like about this show in particular too. Even like, for example, with like Dobby and like what we know what's going on with him right now and everything, as messed up as Dobby is, you still kind of feel for him about what happened to him as a kid and everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
oh yeah.
And the fact that you know that this is essentially his like going out party.
The way I look at it, the line gets crossed when you just straight up kill people.
Yeah.
And Dobby has straight up murdered, like, he even, like, said it when he revealed himself to the world. He's like, I'm a villain who has murdered 18 people or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know the number, but
Right.
that's where it's just like, you're not really redeemable.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like, that's pretty bad.
But it is that thing of just like, because of like knowing like the backstories with Toga and Dobby and some of these other characters and whatnot, even though even though they are bad, like what they've done is bad and everything like that, it's just like, because of what we gotten of their backstory and everything to this point, it does kind of make for eventually when they do go out, because I don't even know if, like, obviously I know we're probably thinking that Dobby's gonna go out
Right.
because he's burning up and everything. I have no idea if Toga's gonna go out or not,
Mhm.
but if she does, it's kind of that thing of just like, it will kind of make you feel a little,
No, I mean, I'll feel, like, sad
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I'll
Right.
just be like, it sucks because it, like, you wish it would have played out a different way.
exactly.
You,
Yes.
you just are upset by the point it got to, right?
Yep.
Because that's the thing, like, the whole League of Villains are all likable people.
Right. Yeah.
Except for All For One. Like, All For
Yeah,
One
exactly.
is like
yeah.
the one constant in the story where it's
Yeah.
like, the guy's just trash.
Yeah.
Like, don't feel bad for that
No,
potato.
not at all.
But everyone else, it's like
even Shigaraki.
like Shigaraki, Dabi,
Yeah.
Toga, like, everyone had it rough.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about, like, Mr. Compress and Spinner.
Yeah, right. Those are the ones I probably don't feel for the most.
Yeah, but I'm sure if you got their backstory, you would.
You would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, the ones that we have, like, a deep understanding of what they did in the past,
Right.
it's just like, yeah, they have every right to be disappointed in society.
Yeah,
No question.
definitely.
Like, they're justified in that line of thought.
Definitely.
They're not justified in the murder of innocent people.
No, they're
and
not.
they never will be.
Absolutely. Absolutely not. So, anyways, I'm excited for next week's episode. I think it's gonna be a banger for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You
dude.
know,
Nah, the Todoroki storyline is the most interesting in the show.
Yeah, it's my favorite for sure by far.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that'll do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you liked today's video, be sure to hit like and subscribe. You could also follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
TikTok and Instagram.
And if you want to take it a step further, check us out on Patreon.
Patreon.
And until next time, we're out.